right, I'm going to share with you, people of YouTube, and also Juliana, who's holding the camera and doing this, I'm going to share with you my favourite ever 3-ball Mills Mess variation. Now, let's start off with Mills Mess. To define Mills Mess is pretty easy. Well, it's not pretty easy, but it's a very recognisable pattern. And what you're actually doing is lots of different things here. Arms are crossing and uncrossing. The balls are being thrown from the outside to the middle, and it's sort of like this 6-beat pattern or a 3-beat pattern. You've got 3 beats this side and then 3 beats that side. Is this making sense here?
Yeah.
All right. So
it's like a waltz.
It's like a waltz. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and of course we can. You say it's a waltz. We can actually change that. So here's a variation. You can actually do, instead of doing 3-beat Mills Mess, like waltz Mills Mess, you can do like a march Mills Mess, which is a 1, 2, 1, 2, or a 4 to the floor, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And it's really easy to do that because you're going to keep the arms crossing and uncrossing, and you're going to keep the balls coming from this side and then from this side, but we're going to bump it up. In fact, I'm going to start with an easy variation, which is 5-beat Mills Mess, which goes like this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to do a 4 and a 5, and then back the other side. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's Mills Mess. It's not really Mills Mess, but it's still kind of recognisable as Mills Mess. Okay? So Mills Mess is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And of course we can take that up. We can do it like 7 beats. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's kind of less recognisably Mills Mess. It's now kind of like a windmill from this side and then a windmill from that side. We can also do like 6-beat Mills Mess. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, or 4-beat Mills Mess. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's a little bit off kilter when you do even numbers.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it's not an even number juggling pattern.
It isn't, but you can make an even number by going, let's have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's still kind of recognisably Mills Mess.
It is. There's this one hand which feels kind of out of place because you're placing it so far out.
Like this one out here, yeah. It's kind of like, it's like an extra split. This one is the same through on the other side, but my arms across that side, so it feels more Mills Messy than the one here. Alright, let's take it down to 3 beats. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How about 2 beats? So then in 2 beats, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then weirdly enough, I'm going to go 3, 4. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Alright, still kind of Mills Messy, although to be honest, I'm not really doing it properly because my hands are only crossing one way over.
They're not crossing.
So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, oh no, what was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, and then you. Wait a second. I've just got to work this out in my head. I don't know how to do this one. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, there's a way of doing that. How about though? Here's a tricky thing: 1-beat Mills Mess.
1-beat Mills Mess.
1-beat Mills Mess is possible. So I'm going to go 1. But then...
And then quickly change the arms.
No, I'm actually then going to go 2 here.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to go 3, 4. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
but then it's a 4... this looks messy.
It's a 1-beat Mills Mess. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I'm going 1. I'm going 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1,
okay, that just looks like a pattern with just under the arm pattern.
It is just an under the arm pattern. But if you think about it, Mills Mess is just an under the arm pattern. But you've still got this crossing and uncrossing pattern as you go.
Can you do that really quickly? Like throw them in the air and then cross and uncross and throw and uncross and uncross.
Well, yeah, but then you're actually doing side swaps in Mills Mess now. But this is like a Mike's Mess is exactly that. So you're going like this and crossing and uncrossing the arm. But I'm going here, here. Oh no, with a here, 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 here.
This breaks my brain.
I know, but it's just a 1-beat Mills Mess. So that's the first set of variations. You can change the beats of it. This next one is a little bit tricky to understand, and to do understand this, I'm actually going to use different colour balls, okay? And the reason is because I'm going to show you a time reverse Mills Mess. Okay?
What?
A time reverse Mills Mess. So what would it look like if you take a Mills Mess and then kind of play the video backwards? I could do it with video editing, but instead I'm going to show you it. So what we're actually wanting to do is time reverse it. So when I normally do a Mills Mess pattern, I'm doing 3 from this side, 1, 2, 3, and they're all kind of landing down in the middle.
Yeah.
And then I do 3 from this side, 1, 2, 3, and they're all coming down into the middle. So in the same way that you have a cascade and then a reverse cascade, they either come up the middle or they come down into the middle. So that's what we're going to do now.
Yeah.
So here's all the balls going down to the middle. Yeah, you see that? And then if I want them to do this, I'll just pop up the middle and go out to the sides.
Okay.
All right, which will look a bit like this. So you follow the blue ball. Okay.
Yes.
It's really subtle, but you see the blue ball is the one that's being followed here.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
They're following the blue ball. Whereas if you do it the other way around, look, they're following the red ball. You see how they're following the red from the outside to the inside? And here, oops, and then, let me see if I get this one right. Oh no, let's swap those two around again. Okay, so follow the red ball for the normal Mills mess, and then follow the blue ball for the time reverse Mills mess. They're coming out the middle and going to the outside.
Yeah.
Okay, it's super subtle.
Did you just switch that?
Yeah, and now they're following the red ball. Now it's, you see, the red ball. So all I'm doing is that they're following the instead of following the first ball, okay, they're following the last ball. So, and it's the only way that you need to work out how to do this is when you start it, instead of throwing the blue ball from the outside to the middle, just throw the blue ball from the middle to the outside. So it goes like this, 1, 2, and all I'm doing is like chucking the blue ball from the middle to the outside.
Yeah.
And the other two balls, you can kind of just do what you want with them, because those two balls, you're just doing this, like this. And you can just make them either follow, so either it looks like you're doing it this way around, or you're doing it this way around. So that's so it just kind of reverses that little exchange thing.
And does this only work with the colored balls, or would this actually be able? Like, could I see this in the white ball?
Yeah, like the way that I'm doing it kind of subtly, but there is a way.
Oh yeah.
You see, if you see Sean McKinney do it, he does it with 3 balls out here like this, and he makes it like a really funky pattern.
So
he's just doing a Mills mess, but he's throwing the last ball out to the side.
Yeah.
Like
this looks really fun. You know what? This is a messy Mills mess.
It is a messy Mills mess because it's a Mills mess when you're like, what's going on there? Time reverse Mills mess. All right, so here's another variation, which is called arm cross inverted Mills mess. Okay.
What?
So here's the pattern: arms crossed, arms uncrossed, arms crossed.
Yeah.
Arms crossed, arms uncrossed, arms crossed. That's what we have here with the basic 3-ball Mills mess pattern.
Yes.
However, you can invert when the arms are crossed and when they're not crossed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is instead of being crossed, uncrossed, crossed, I'm going to go uncrossed, crossed, crossed.
Okay.
No, sorry. So instead of crossed, uncrossed, crossed, I'm going to go uncrossed, crossed, uncrossed. And it's going to look like Mills mess because 3 balls are going to come from this side into the middle. And then, no, just watch this, watch this. 3 balls are going to come from this side and land in the middle. And then 3 balls from this side and land in the middle.
Okay.
And it looks like this. So if you just saw somebody doing this, it would look a bit like Mills mess because the balls are actually doing the Mills mess pattern.
Yeah.
You see, there's
looks
1, 2,
somehow wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and
I
if you
thought-
want to cheat when you get to the coin juggling and someone says Mills mess, you do this, it's actually slightly easier, which I saw someone win an EJC coin juggling challenge by, they went Mills mess, and he was like straight away, he was just like,
Well,
just
it is a Mills mess.
it is, you could say it's an inverted Mills mess. You could say it's an inverted Mills
And if
mess.
it says do a Mills mess, this is totally valid.
And he got away with it. He won the competition just by doing like every third ball.
In
under
my
the-
opinion, you didn't
under
do
the
anything
arm.
wrong.
What I was trying to say is if you do this with 4 balls, if you invert 4 beat Mills mess, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's actually, then it actually gets the same. Does that make sense?
So when you have a 3-ball pattern and you do 4 beats,
Yeah.
is that the same with just doing it with 4 balls?
No, it's not. That's you, for 4 balls.
In
You
my
actually
head,
need
that
another beat. You actually need another ball. So we're not going to get onto this. This is my 3-ball Mills mess variation. So now I'm going to share with you my favourite 3-ball Mills mess pattern, and it is a 3-ball time reverse, arm cross inverted, 1 beat Mills mess. So let's break them down and let's put them together. Okay,
Whoa.
so first of all, it's going to be the normal Mills mess pattern, but I'm going to time reverse it, which means all the balls are going to come from the middle out to the edge.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to do it like arm cross inverted.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to bring them out through the middle. But then I'm actually going to do it with a 1 beat Mills mess. And you could do a 1 beat Mills mess by doing it this way. 1, What was I going to say? It's like this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But I want them to come out the middle, and every time when I do this pattern, instead of my arms being crossed, I'm going to uncross them. Anytime that the balls would normally be thrown from the outside to the inside, I'm going to go throw them from the inside to the outside. And instead of doing it 3 beats from one side and 3 beats from the other side, I'm going to do it 1 beat from one side and 1 beat from the other side, but not like this. It's going to go like this. And every time my arms are normally crossed, they'll be uncrossed. So in the end, I'm left with this pattern.
Wait.
Yeah.
No.
This is
totally got me.
A 1 beat inverted, hand inverted time reverse Mills mess. And this is my favourite Mills mess pattern. Do you all enjoy it? When you actually think about it, this is a Mills mess variation.
This is very funny. You totally got me there.
Well, it's not it. What do you mean I totally got you?
I was just about to say you break my brain.
I didn't break your brain.
You did.
Because I got all the way to it, and I think that worked out pretty well. Did you enjoy my Mills mess? Do you like my Mills mess variation workshop?
Yes.
Okay, so if you at home like this, you can subscribe and like this video, and also head over to patreon.com/Luke Burridge and support videos like this in the future. And thank you very much to all of my existing Patreon supporters, and I hope you enjoy this video. Anything else to say, Juliana, or is that it?
No.
Oh, vote for me in the top 40 jugglers.
And for me.
And vote for Juliana as well. All right, I think that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Mills mess. It's Mills mess. No, really, Mills mess. 1 beat, inverted. Time reverse Mills mess. It's not this. Alright, that's enough.